Happy day, everybody. Happy day. Happy day. Have you ever heard the old saying, when you have snow on the ground X amount of days, you're going to get more snow? Oh, we should have been prepared. We should have known, because we've had ice and we've had snow from White County, Rabun County, Banks County, and then here came the next round of it. And I'll swear, now different places got it, different places are getting it, different places are dealing with it. So it's a whole new day. But we're going to go back to the days when we were looking forward to spring. We're going to go back to some good music today. We're going to share lots of sweet memories. And we're going to get ourselves out of this cold attitude. Because I don't know about y'all, but hear that? I'm really, really tired of the sniffling, of the cold. A lot of people's homes, because we're running so much heat, from wood heat to gas heat to electric heat, your humidity is getting way, way, way too dry, and that's not good for you. So do like I put a pot of water on the stove, and the pot of water puts air that is mystified. It's better for you. So we are learning in Georgia, yes, we have 4 seasons. But winter seems to have been claimed us. I mean, they have claimed us this year. I don't know of a winter that's been quite like this one. And to be quite honest with you, I've had a talk with that little feller that comes out, and he looks around and he says, is spring coming? And I said, Bubba, spring better be on its way. Today, some good music, some sweetness about it, and then we're going to end with, we always save the best for last, we're going to end with Mr. Ellijay's music, because I want to get you up out of that chair that you've been sitting in for days, because we get a little gloom and doom when we get this much cold, this much sleet, this much snow, this much rain. We've had it all. All the areas that we serve have been hit by something. And it means it's time to get up. And so we're going to be doing Southern City Lights. We're going to be doing Welcome to LIJ. We're going to do everything that's going to make you want to move around a little bit. And if you don't do anything except get out of your recliner, go to the kitchen and fix you a breakfast or a lunch or whatever, this sitting around in the gloom and doom is not for me. I don't like it. And I think we need to get out of it. So we're going to share some music with you. We're going to share a day that the Georgia Marble Festival had a great, great concert, and Miss Jenna Brooke was there, and you're going to get to see some of her. You're going to get to see some of my favorite music, which will include Angel Spirit, the Barker Brothers, and I did choose my favorite Barker Brothers song, and I know y'all like it because Miss Angie got a standing ovation from it at the concert. Today's just got to be a day to get us headed in the right direction. Let's head toward spring. And with spring comes flowers coming out of the ground. And everybody's been watching my roses that are now 16 days old, and they're still beautiful, which just absolutely blows my mind. And Trace found a little blippet of Heart of the Home we did where Angela was arranging yellow roses for me. And I said, how weird is this? And if you don't think God is in control, you need to look up and say, okay, I get it now, Lord. I get it. I get it. He's in control. We can't change the weather. We can't move the weather. We can't tell the weatherman you blew it, because they're getting pretty good at what they're doing. They're a few hours off in several places, but they've pretty much nailed what we've gotten. And I'm ready for it to be gone. Are y'all? Yeah, we're all ready for it to be gone. We're ready for spring. So let's just call that little critter that's going to come out and look and tell him, look, Bubba, please, please say spring is just around the corner. We're ready. I did laugh because somebody had a picture, and I don't know if it was recent, because on Friday it was 51 degrees. Okay, you go from 51 degrees on Friday to ice cold all weekend long, and people sitting around going, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you a hint, and I learned this way back yonder when my Aunt Louise had a basement fireplace, and we would build a wood fire in the fireplace in the basement, and then we took sheets, which wasn't very smart because they're not very thick, but we hung sheets up and created us a little living room with a fireplace in there, and we just called it the cozy spot. Well, we realized then hot air rises. So we had that fireplace in the fireplace or fire in the fireplace in the basement, and we opened the basement door, and that hot air it rose, which was very nice because we were without power days in downtown Atlanta. And this was in the 60s. So think about it. If you're gonna have to get creative and you have to block off one room or you have to block off 2 rooms, whatever, don't do like we did and use a sheet. Use something a little bit thicker than that. And if you've got a good quilt, you can hang you a quilt up. I know it sounds country as grits, but let me tell you something, it's also a mode for survival because a lot of folks were without power 7 days this last storm. We don't know when all the power is coming back on. We don't know when the disaster is going to be gone. All we know is, thank you, Lord, we've had all the winter we like. We don't want any more winter. We have had our 4 seasons now. Hope that you're safe. Please check on your neighbors if you have a way to do that. If you call and you don't get an answer, I don't know. Police departments everywhere have done all they can to stay warm. We're not used to these massive, crazy cold temperatures. We're used to like a cold night or two. Then it gets back to a normal winter. That hasn't happened. This year we kind of got a whammy. You know what a whammy is? Yeah. Well, we got us a whammy, and we got that whammy in the tune of bad weather, and not something that we were looking forward to. Big thank yous today. Huge thank yous, because on New Year's Day, which is a really weird day to work all day, because they say whatever you do on New Year's Day, you're going to do every day of the year. Well, I'm going to be working like a dog all year long, because thank goodness for the sweet, sweet folks from the Timothy House. They came and helped me empty, and thank goodness we got to close on a property that I could never have done without them and without sweet, sweet help that, thank God, for Ansley and for Nick. Everybody helped, and we got this place empty, got it closed, got it moved on, and helped a family. Do your family planning. Do your estate planning. Make sure that you have everything in order, because often we see that one spouse passes, the other spouse can't live alone. You have to get a plan together. It is so important to plan to make things easy for everybody, and I think that is a very, very important thing. I see it every single day. I've been helping a family who things weren't quite in order as they should have been, but through a process you get there. It's just a lot of extra work, often extra expense, but get your estate planning done. If you're sitting around in the cold and you have nothing better to do, maybe it's time to outline your estate planning, because none of us are going to get out of here alive, not a single one of us, not even me. As I say, I tell the guys all the time, I said, okay, I'm going to work until the day I die, and as I fall over dead on the set, I want you to just finish filming, because that'll be the day. We don't know the day, the moment, the hour, but he does. And so be prepared. Be prepared. Make it easy on your children. Make it easy on your family. Make it easy. And if you want to donate everything to charity, that's what my daddy did. The Shriners, the Kiwanis, everybody got everything. We were all fine with that. We knew that's what Daddy wanted, and that was great. Do that, but do your family planning. And while you're sitting around in front of a fireplace because your utilities, your electricity may not have come back on yet, you may be sitting there saying, I'm bored to death. Well, and I laughed about it because I said, in an ice storm, if you're really, really bored, get out your ironing board and your iron and iron up everything that you don't normally iron. Well, Sherry, that doesn't work when you don't have electricity. So I don't know what I was thinking. You got to have electricity. And there are still people without electricity today. There will be people without electricity probably for several more days. But stay safe, stay warm, and let's stay listening to some good music, because now we have the ability to, even if you don't have power, if your cell phone works, because we record and go to Facebook, you'll get to watch this. You'll get to hear this. So if you're sitting without power, but you had your phone charged up, get to watch it. So we're going to share some music today. We're going to share some memories. And I got another birthday card, and that's sweet as it can be, because it means that There's a meal I don't have to cook. Yay, I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, thank you. That means I don't have to cook a meal. Yay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. It has been the birthday month, and the birthday month ended, and we're going on through February. It's going to be Valentine's Day. It's going to be spring soon, so we're going to get through this little crazy time. We've ridden out January. It wasn't exactly like we planned, but we have planned some really good music for y'all. We're going to start things, lighten up, look towards spring, look for the sunshine, and know that the better temperatures are going to come again. And we've changed our opening to a beautiful sunset that I took a picture of in Ball Ground. And I just said there's something about a winter sunset. It is absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for a winter sunset, get out on your own property. And as the sun is setting today, yesterday, as I was leaving Gilmer County and I saw the sun setting, I thought, oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. And it was setting across the west end of Pickens County. If you live in West Pickens County, you have the ability to get some amazing sunsets. Take a picture. Blow it up, hang it on your wall, and remind yourself that when the clouds come, the sun will return, the sun will set again, and you will get to see a beautiful sunset. A beautiful sunrise or a beautiful sunset often sets the tone. So I think it's important when we started using this new picture, you kind of look at it with new eyes and you go, oh, what a beautiful sunset. Let's chase the sunset. Let's chase the sunrise, and let's say, thank you, Lord, for these beautiful, beautiful days. We're going to share some music with y'all today, and I have got to encourage you. On American Idol, Monday, tonight, is going to be the night that, oh, I'm so excited. Braden Rumfelt is going to be doing his audition. We don't know if he gets through or not. We don't know what the judges say. We know what we say. We say that boy ought to get through. That boy ought to be in the top 10. That boy ought to be in the top 5. Let's see what happens. Put him on your prayer list. If you have a church prayer list, the Rumfelt family has done so much to share a great message of the love of God through our communities for years and years and years. Let's help this kid. Put him, the family, and everybody on the prayer list, and let's hope that tonight, Monday night, when American Idol does their thing, that they say, you're going to Hollywood. Well, here we go. We're going to take you to a concert that he and his group did, just sitting around picking and a grinning. There we go, Braden Rumfelt.
Had some trouble with the guess our next song is going to be Right on Time. They sent for Jesus, your friend's about to die, but tarry he still on behind. So they laid Lazarus in a tomb and said their last goodbye. Then coming down the road was Jesus, right on time. Just hold on, my child, because he's not so far away, and he knows your needs before you pray. So when your feet are weary from the mountains you have climbed, look ahead, here comes Jesus, right on time. I struggled through life's deserts, they were so hot and dry, till it seemed all hope was gone and I would die. Then I wondered, where was he? Is he still a friend of mine? Then coming down the road was Jesus, right on time. Just hold on, my child, because he's not so far away, and he knows your needs before you pray. So when your feet are weary from the mountains you have climbed, look ahead, here comes Jesus, right on time. Look ahead, here comes Jesus, right on time. Thank you, thank you. I'm late for everything, but he'll be right on time, right on time.
I just need to say a word. I guess I've been sick so long, and it is just such a joy. I'm not at a good range of voice and all, but it's a joy to be standing right here doing what I'm trying to do right now. I want to thank everybody that has uttered a prayer for me, and I need your continued prayers, needless to say. But thank God I'm on the road to getting better, I think. And while we're at it, I know that this is in some relation to Hans. We're trying our best to uplift that young man. He has become so much a part of my life every day. I just can't wait to hear Sherry tell me how he is every morning. And I want him to know if this goes to him, we are with you, Hans. You keep the faith, and we will too.
All right, Glory Road. Is this road you're traveling dark, deserted, or dim? Is there hope for tomorrow? Put your trust in Him. On this glory road I'm traveling, many times I stumble on my way. Praise the Lord, I'll soon be leaving for that land of perfect peace and endless day. I
The only thing I got to say about that, thank you so much. But Scott was talking about you just have to do.
Priceless, priceless, priceless moments. Looking at that footage, thank God that Fred Wyndham was there and we got all of that. Donovan was in that shot. Lucy was in that shot. So many people who have gone to be with Jesus. And I said, how in the world could you listen to the song Glory Road and not know that at the end of your life, if you are a Christian, if you know the Lord, you are going down Glory Road? I love it. And today, that song has to go out for a gentleman that I spent the last month or so getting his family's estate ready because he went to be with Jesus. He went to be with Jesus knowing that he had a relationship with Jesus all of his life. So to the Brinkew family, I cannot say thank you enough for allowing me to be a part of being in a home that was always filled with love, filled with laughter, and filled with Bible study. And it is one of those things. You have that opportunity. You choose what road you take at the end of your life. It's so simple. It's so simple. Now we're going to go to my favorite Barker Brothers song. And this is Angie Barker as she sings a song that is very, very touching to me, to everybody who's lost a loved one. But when you hear the song, you know that that song it's not breaking a chain. It is beginning that chain to heaven. So listen for the Barker Brothers.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Angie wrote that song about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We're getting ready to put that on a CD, we hope. Lord willing, we're going to try to, we've got that, and she's got another brand new song she's wrote. We're going to try to put both of those on this project. We've got one that we do. I hope this song touches your heart. We go to a lot of homecomings, and this is one that they always request. It's called Family Chain.
My closest friends have left for heaven. They are resting now, I know. Someday they'll be with Christ forever. There they never shall grow old. The family chain has now been broken. The missing links are safe, I know. I pray they'll all be joined together in that city built of gold. Daddy was the first to leave us, and it grieved my mother's soul. Right away, she had to join him. They are happy now, I know.
share with you for just a few minutes, if I can. My grandfather lived to be 96 years old. And he and my grandmother had been married over 70 years when he passed away. And my grandmother always said that he needed her to take care of him, and he always said that she needed him to take care of her. But my grandmother passed away within 6 months of my grandfather's passing. And they really needed each other. And when one of them was gone, the other had no purpose to be here anymore. And that song is very special to me, and I hope it was a blessing to you.
Thank you. That was really good. Y'all pray for us. You know, I guess it's kind of strange to see somebody shed a tear, but that's just the way we are. We just have to go the way the Lord leads us, and y'all pray for us.
Now, for y'all who were there that night, you know they got a standing ovation and they did that song again. There's nothing that makes you feel any better about a lost family member until you know that they've gone to heaven. If you lose them here on earth and they know the Lord, they are gone to heaven. So don't be sad and don't be blue. We're going to share something with you in just a minute that we're going to do Jenna Brooke. We're going to bring some sunshine. This girl is full of sunshine. She is full of beauty. She is full of great songs. And this is something that the guys recorded down at the Georgia Marvel Festival. And they were impressed with her. I was impressed with her. We all loved her sweet, beautiful attitude. I'm going to share a little bit of her music. Then we're going to show you just a little blippet of part of the home where my Angela did a flower arrangement. And of course, it had yellow roses in it. And when you see the yellow roses, they will very much look like the roses that were gifted to me 16 days ago that are still absolutely beautiful. There's something about when his touch is on something, it changes everything. So let's go to Miss Jenna Brooke and a whole lot of sunshine. All right.
Be dang if the rain ain't pouring down. There's something smoking underneath the hood. It's banging and clanging, and it can't be good. And it's another 50 miles the nearest town. Everything I own's in the back in a hefty bag. I'm out of cigarettes and I'm down to my last rack. I sure hate the breakdown here. Nothing up ahead or in the rearview mirror. Out in the middle of nowhere, no end. I'm in trouble if these wheels stop rolling. So God help me keep me moving somehow. Don't make me start wishing I was with him now. I made it this far without crying a single tear. I'd sure hate to break down here. 150,000 miles ago, before the bad blood and busted radio, he said I was all he'd ever need. Love is blind and little did I know you were just another dead-end road, paved with pretty lies and broken dreams. Well, baby, leaving you was easier than being gone. I don't know what I'll do if one more thing goes wrong. I sure hate to break down here. Nothing up ahead or in the rearview mirror. Out in the middle of nowhere, no end. I'm in trouble if these wheels stop rolling. So God help me keep me moving. wishing I was with him now. I made it this far without crying a single tear. I'd sure hate to break down here. Oh no. Sure hate to break down here. Nothing up ahead or in the rearview mirror. Out in the middle of nowhere, no end. I'm in trouble if these wheels stop rolling. So God help me keep me moving somehow. Don't make me start wishing I was with him now. I made it this far without crying a single tear. I'd sure hate to break down. Too late to turn around. I'd sure hate to break down here. Mile marker 2:15. Thank you. Anyways, this is my go-to song, Stay. So if you know it, sing it with me, cry with me, all the above. I love this song so much. I've been sitting here staring at the clock on the wall, and I've been laying here praying she won't call. It's just another call from home. You'll get it and be gone, and I'll be crying. And I'll be begging you, baby, I'll beg you not to leave. But I'll be left here waiting with my heart on my sleeve. Oh, for the next time we'll be. Seems like a million years, and I think I'm dying. What do I have to do to make you see? She can't love you like me. Why don't you stay? I'm down on my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. Don't I give you what you need? When she calls, you will go. There's one thing you should know. We don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? You keep telling me, baby, there will come a time
Welcome back, guys. Bill has got to sneak away because you've got something else to do today. Thank you so much for coming by.
Sure.
You're going to come back when the peach cobbler's done. I understand you just had another appointment, and I thank you for coming by here. So remember, check in with Bill. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you so much.
you.
I'll see you later.
Can't wait to see that peach cobbler.
It'll be done just a little bit. Heart of the home really is the kitchen, and we are in my favorite kitchen. But at Harris Farm, the yards are also part of my favorite thing. There are flowers here who have been here since the late 1800s. And when I moved in, I brought some things. One of my favorite things was a rose bush. And my daughter Angela is joining us now. Angela has been out to, hey sweetheart, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Angela has been out to the yard and picked some of my favorite roses. Now these bloom around Mother's Day, and Angela's going to show us how you can take the simplest old blue mason jar that we happen to have lots of at Harris Farm and turn it into a really simple arrangement. Now this has, all these things are native to the area, and the roses, I just happen to be lucky enough to have some really beautiful rose bushes here, don't we?
Yes.
And with the drought, I'm a little concerned about them because roses take a lot of water. So I've been nervous about that. We have a lot of iris and we have a lot of canner lilies, and I share those. And usually in the spring, I split them up and I give them hundreds of them to neighbors. But this year, I was afraid to. I was afraid to because this drought's been dangerous. But you found these and did a great job. Now, we all know the joke. I can't tie a bow. I sent you to floral school. I can't tie a bow. I can't wire roses. I'm not the floral designer. Can't do that. But you do a great job.
Thank you.
And this, tell me how simple that was.
It's very simple. It's basically just put a base of some greenery inside, and I just freely stuck them in there. There's not really any design to it. It's just because the mouth is so small, just stand them in there and they pretty much do their thing.
Now, the one thing you did teach me is you use odd numbers.
Most of the time
Yes,
it's odd numbers.
yes, you use 3, 5, 7. You don't do, because I did something one day and you laughed and you said, I can tell Mama did that.
Yeah.
Because Mama is not the floral designer. Now, Mama's a good cook. You know, we've got a peach
Very
cobbler
good,
going.
yes.
We've got a world famous peach cobbler going.
We're ready for it.
Mama can cook, but I am not a floral designer. So, and I laugh about it a lot because she tried to teach me to make bows, and it was kind of like my grandmother teaching me to make biscuits. She gave up on me.
And I can't make biscuits.
You
either.
can't make biscuits, but I'm not giving up on you.
Okay.
I'm not giving up on you. The first biscuits I made, guys, I threw them out. Mama lived at Talking Rock. I made the biscuits. My brother walked around, looked at them. Mama looked at them, and they said, you have got to be kidding me. So I threw them out. The dog walked around looking at them, and the dog wouldn't even eat them. So cooking is
They're
an art.
weapons,
Well,
not
cooking
food.
is like floral designing. It's an art, and it takes a little practice. So I've practiced a lot now. I've made thousands of biscuits now, and they're edible now.
Very good.
Now, Angela, I want you to show me an old coffee pot that I found here at Harris Farm. And you made us an arrangement in it, and basically no cost. Now, show us the container. This is the red and white enamel from, what is that, the 40s? I have pots and pans, and I have a
Here's
dish
the
pan that
pots.
matches this. Yeah,
And then we have the lid stuck on the side.
right.
And
So-
it's not very pretty, so we just camouflaged it with greenery.
Right. And this was simple too. What did it take you, 10 minutes?
Yeah. This is,
You know, we should do floral design classes. Could you teach me?
sure, anybody can learn anything.
Right, except me, because you've tried teaching me to make bows. But this, guys, if you have your grandmother's coffee pot, this is a great way to share it. And you know, Angela did this for me for Mother's Day. And it was a great gift because she knew I love this coffee pot. And for many years, because I collect Coca-Cola, I also have a lot of the red and white enamelware. You can still find them at flea markets and antique shops. And I found this at the barn at Harris Farm. And you know, part of the best times of being at Harris Farm is going through the old buildings. I love it. There's so much history here. The farm's been here since 1860 as far as the Harris family residing here, and the Indians resided here in 1835. So the history here is rich, and I do love it, and I invite you to come and see us. We are just outside Talking Rock, Georgia, and if you're in the area, hang around. Come sit on the porch just a little bit. We love this porch, don't we?
We do.
It's a great porch. And great cows out in the pasture too. You can hear them mooing, can't you? Yep. This is still old-time farming community, and we love this area. Now, Angela, for this, could you just go to Michael's or anywhere and pick these flowers up?
Absolutely.
Use the
These
colors
are
that match your kitchen.
Very simple.
Yeah,
Basic.
and you could change
if
this.
you have scraps of green even, you know, there's some different pieces in here that we just had 1 or 2 laying around the shop and just mix them together so
Right.
you get a different look, and you don't have to spend on a new bunch of greenery when you've just got some scrap laying around,
Right.
some ivy and fern, and just throw it all together.
And these are great for spring and summer, but in the fall, you could replace these with fall flowers or fall leaves, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
That would be neat.
They're just basically stuck in.
Right.
Really simple. Stick
Right.
it back, no problem.
And guys, one day, I promise on camera, I will let her try to teach me to make a bow, and y'all will love it. It's one of these will be a blooper you'll never forget, because I cannot make a bow. I cannot make a bow.
Anybody
And I've tried.
can learn.
No. You can learn to make biscuits. I'm going to practice. This is a simple bow. What is this? A 9? How many loops are in that?
I didn't really. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Didn't count them.
7.
Seven loops.
7 and 7.
Yeah, and you keep telling me it's simple, but remember, guys, use what you have around the house. Use your grandmother's old mason jars. Use your old coffee pots. And one of my favorite things was something you made me in a dish pan a long ago. I had a little fountain made in an antique dish pan. I love antique dish pans. Used to use them to make jelly until I found out the Blue Star sells it cheaper than I can make it. So I don't make jelly anymore. Do you remember?
Blackberry.
Blackberry. One summer I made 550 jars. Her daddy walked in and said, "What are you going to do with 550 jars of jelly?" I said, "You're going to eat it?" He said, "I don't think so." We threw away over half of it, didn't we? Because it
It's so
turned to
good,
sugar.
though.
It was good. It was good. Guys, we're going to be right back in about 10 minutes. We're going to have a cobbler coming out of the oven, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just seconds. We're going to share another secret for you at Harris Farm. See you soon.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time, and delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, LIJ, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
If you or your business are looking for local advertising opportunities, we have sponsorships available for new programming coming soon on ETC3. Contact us at 706-697-5591.
Y'all come by and see us anytime you can.
Whether you're swimming in the sea or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
Oh, no. Hello? Hello? Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. You got up early to watch. Yes, I know. The snow, the wind, the sleet. Aren't we tired of it? Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, we're doing your music in just a minute because, remember, have you ever heard the saying, save the best for last? With saving the upbeat, positive, funny music that you write because you're an upbeat, funny, crazy guy. Yes, Mr. Eldrum. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we're going to do that. Yes, yes, we will end with Merry Christmas, Ellijay. I know it's Christmas, but the snow, the ice, the terrible winter weather, I think the song fits the bill, don't you? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, you know you were going to be here, but you said you don't like icy, slick roads and you don't like cold weather, and that I should do the program later in the day. Well, I can't because I have another job. Yeah. You just have to suck it up, Buttercup, and you'll just have to come be here when I need you here. I know. I know you don't like early mornings. I get it. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Ellijay, we are going to your music right now, and I bet everybody's going to be excited. I've been thinking about this, though. You know, the Pulse they're doing their 1-year anniversary. They've been in town 1 year. The only thing we haven't accomplished in that year is we don't have the Pulse playing your music. So what should I do about that? Oh, well, I had WLJA playing it. I'll have to talk to them and see what we can do. Okay. Well, I know. You don't like cold. You don't like snow. You don't like slick roads. I get it. Nobody does. I don't either. Let's declare spring. Let's go to some of your positive music that's going to make folks want to get up, get out, and Lord, bring us sunshine and bring us some better temperatures. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to your music. Yes, sir. Have a good morning. Bye-bye. Lord, have mercy that man. But thank goodness he has written lots of good music about Ellijay, the mountains, about the mountain life, about Southern Shooting Lights. He's written about so many things. And we've let Trace choose some of them he wants to play. And happy birthday to the Pulse. They came into town a year ago, and a lot of people were not happy with change because they're like me. They don't like change. But the Pulse has got great music, great programming, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I hope you will too. The only thing they don't have is Mr. Ellijay's music, but I do. And so we're going to share that with y'all today. So sit back, get ready to tap your feet, clap your hands, and know that this winter weather is going to be gone. It's going to disappear. It's going to vanish. It's going to run down the driveway, and we will be back out again. You know, when they predicted that 3 inches of snow and 35-mile-an-hour winds, we didn't know what to expect. Different areas got different things. What you got may not be the same as what we got in Fenton, what we got in Ballround. You never know. But I can tell you, I'm glad that I don't live in northeast Georgia, because northeast Georgia has been hit with a double whammy. Remember the things happen in threes? Okay, we've had ice and cold, we've had sleet, we've had snow, we've had it all. Let's say be done with it now, and let's move on to spring. And with spring comes some of that great original Mr. Ellijay music. Here we go.
It was Christmas time in my hometown in 1989. Kinfolk would be coming down, but none of whom were mine. So I told the captain, I'll just work a double, I believe, so the ones that have their families can be home on Christmas Eve. I'm a policeman in Georgia, and a young one, by the way. Silver bells, shotgun shells, and a 4-door Chevrolet. The weatherman says snow tonight, and no one should be out. Slim left word to park the cruiser and patrol in my old Scout. Barely just into the night, as the snow came falling down, dispatch come on with a call to the bridge just north of town. The call came from a payphone. They said they saw a light. As I approached, an old guitar was ringing through the night. There beneath the steel and stone, on a worn-out sleeping bag, an old man sat there all alone, humming one by Hag. The fire lit up his tired guess I'm out of place, but I'll just be here for tonight. Dispatch come back on the air. Is everything 10-4? I told him I'd be there a couple minutes more. I said that old Gibson's sounding fine. He said it's all that's left that I call mine. It's been with me since 1954. I had a loving family, but the Lord, He needed them more than me. New Year's Eve, 1967. It seems like only yesterday, but it was long ago and far away. I'm on the road, and they're all up in heaven. He said, anyway, I can't play like before. My fingers don't work good anymore. If you'll let me stay here just tonight, I'll be gone by morning light. I stood a block of wood up on its end, and he handed me his only friend. I sat down there by the fire, and I played that old man's heart's desire. As he lay back there on his sack, I played the one about the Cadillac, and I watched him as he drifted off to sleep. I put his old guitar to bed, chunked his fire in my head. A scene played out that I will always keep. Be careful how you treat them all. You never know when you might fall and need someone to show a little love. Or even in just what disguise something opens up your eyes. Or when you'll have a visit from somewhere up above. 2C's 10-8. Merry Christmas, LIJ.